I live in Gloucester, and I'll be taking over this session yet again with another question. This time quite a thoughtful question. Not that they're usually not, but this one is particularly morally morally directed. So let's start off with Khushbu. Hi, Khushbu. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. I'm
Good
good.
evening. How was your day?
Good, ma'am.
Fantastic. What did you do today? Just so that we start off a little easy.
Ma'am, I am in Mumbai
Hello,
with my
ma'am.
family.
Uh-huh.
I visited near Pune, Lonavala, and
Okay.
today I returned with my family, and we are taking rest. And
Very good.
my kids are playing in the playground, and I am doing class here.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get you to your kids very soon, because I know you must be excited and ready to go and have fun with them. Okay, so the question that we have today is the world losing moral values? And support your answer with a reason. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I think the world is losing its moral values.
Mm-hmm.
If we take a look what is happening around present in the like moral values seem to be losing grounds, and I think it is evident in same-sex marriage, various state scandals, and well-known figures, ma'am, like child prostitution, child abuse, illegal drugs, and a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and war also there uh, between country, and I think like killings of innocent person without any reason. Lots of things are going in the world or in my country also. I think people lost their moral values very easily.
Yeah. Well, it's everywhere. So I'm not even going to say, like it's happening here and not happening there, or happening there not happening. It's happening everywhere. All the things that
Yes,
you're saying
ma'am,
are
and you know,
very
ma'am,
much
media,
global.
same, some, ma'am, same media also on the Facebook and WhatsApp, Instagram, all were losing morals values.
My question is, do you think that we're losing moral values more than before, or do you think that we are just more aware of it now because of social media and media in general?
Yes, ma'am. Media is a main in our country, because due to media and due to all the things we going on that way, what is going in the world and what is going in my country, start watching on the TV, and we think no, it's we are losing our moral values with my kids also, in the family also. I think like that.
But do you think it's more than before? For example,
Yes,
my
ma'am.
my
Bad
mum.
news, yes, ma'am. Bad news rather than good news are always showing, expose negative news all the time on the TV, or like same-sex marriage, ma'am. Nowadays, it's a very common thing. Child
Mhm.
abuse, child prostitution, illegal drugs, all are going very easily in all
Become
over.
more easy. Yeah.
Yes, more easy nowadays due to media also, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. The reason I asked is, for example, my grandma and my parents would say, we had these things in our time. For example, child prostitution existed
Yes.
for a very long time, but it's just now been brought up more in our face because of media, because people are talking about it more. So I just wonder if it has increased, or we've just become more aware of it.
More aware nowadays.
It's more being aware rather than an increase of it. And do you feel like that, yes, we are aware of it, but we are not doing anything to stop it?
Yes, ma'am. We are not doing anything for stop it. Only all thing we know, all the things due to media, due to society, all the things near and dear ones on the social media. Also, we see every day, but we can't do anything.
I feel I understand what you're saying, because that's how I feel sometimes. I feel like we know so much yet do so little.
Yes, we are very careful with us only, not others.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that point. Definitely. Thank you very much, Kushbu. So what do you feel like if you had to pick
And
up?
I think, ma'am, yes, I think that, ma'am, there are some good parents who teach their children to be a good citizen and to with moral values and if I want to learn and learn them our children also
And what do you
to be
feel
a
like
good
in terms,
citizen.
sorry, in terms of moral values, which value do you think are we losing most?
Ma'am, respect others, respect women, respect family members, and to be a good citizen. And ma'am, to be disciplined, do manners. Nothing can be changed in a certain way, maybe very fast. But if we learn our children to be a good citizen, then it's maybe easy.
We teach our children to be good.
Yes, we teach our children uh, from childhood.
Very good. Excellent, Kushbu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I'll move on to Veena. Hello,
Good
Veena.
good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How was your day? How are you?
I am fine. My day today was very busy because today is my mother's and father's anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary to them.
Thank you. And the party is going on, and I'm attending the class.
Why?
Because after 9, I'll join them.
Go, definitely. Okay, Veena, so what do you think in terms of the moral values? Do you think that the world has lost its moral values or it is losing them at an alarming rate? Uh, and support your answer with a reason, of course.
Yeah, we are losing our moral values. Like, in spite of being so much educated, the kids are involved in lots of activities. Like, if you ask me, I have seen lots of kids who are underage and they're involved in rape cases. And secondly, if you ask me, they are involved in internet hacking and everything. Mostly the kids underage, they are involved in these type of thing. They hack some accounts and they ask for money, or they just blackmail them.
Is there a reason why is this why are we losing moral values?
Like, parents are not giving time to the kids. The most important thing what I think is that parents are also busy on their phones. They are busy on their internet. They are playing, or either playing or watching movies or watching serials or working. They are not giving their time to the kids. Like,
Okay, so you
earlier it was a joint family where grandfather, grandmother, father and mother, everyone was to used to give us moral values, like you should not do like this is bad for the society. But now it's a nuclear family, and mother, father, they don't have time for the kids.
okay? Do you feel sometimes I feel like we might be unfair a bit, that we judge the parents so much, that we say it's bad for the parents. So I mean, sometimes I feel like that, sometimes I don't. But because, like I said to Kushbu, like these things have been there since a long time ago. So do you think that it's just a case of us knowing more about them? Or do you think they've just really increased because of the parents being too wrapped up in technology and social media?
It was there, but not in so much high scale. But now it's in very high scale. Like, there is an internet bullying called, if you text any of the photographs of yourself, and you'll see there are lots of messages which is bullying you. They comments bad thing about you, and due to which some of people commit suicide.
Yes, yes,
So
that's
this
true.
was not before. This is happening now.
Yes,
and
cyberbullying is something of now, yes,
and parents should be very careful about their kids, what they are writing on the internet.
definitely, definitely. And uh, I mean, how does so we're saying that the moral values are being lost because parents there's this breakdown now of into the nuclear family, where parents are not really being there for their children. They are abandoning their children. So it's becoming this cycle where, you know, the kids grow up, they have kids of their own, and they ignore them, and therefore there's this lost moral value. Do you think there is any way how we can get it back?
Like earlier, there was a word used, generation gap. Everyone used to use that, okay, we have a generation gap, generation gap. We didn't feel the generation gap between me. I don't feel like me and my mother, we don't have any generation gap. But now there is a very big generation gap between a father and a kid and a mother and a kid. Like
Because of the technology, that's
yes, because of the technology. The kid says, mama, you don't know anything, like you are not tech friendly, or you don't know how to operate anything. What I
and do
hear.
you think, sorry, do you think that we've become very soft on
Yeah,
children?
earlier parents used to give a slap or they used to scold, but nowadays like it's told that we can't slap our kids. If we slap them, they can call police. They know these things, and they, like, kids are telling if you beat me, I'll call the police and you will be in the jail. But I don't support like massive beating, but
Abuse. Yes,
massive beating,
you're not promoting abuse.
but their parents should be a bit tight. Like, okay, you'll get only 2 hours to play on the phone. After that, your phone will be surrendered to me. But no, the parents are giving, like, I have seen my sister is giving a phone to her standard one kid. She's just 8 years old and she is having a phone.
Oh my goodness. I
So
could only dream of having a phone at 8.
at 8, we didn't know what is a phone.
No, I had no idea. I think I had my first phone. I was really late. I had my first phone, I think, when I was 16. And I didn't want it. I only had it because my parents gave it to me, because I went out with the school and it was on another island, and they wanted me to phone them in case something happened. And that was the only reason why I had a phone for a day.
Now the kids are after 1 year or 2 year, kids are having their own personal phones. So this
It's
is the wrong
crazy.
thing what parents are promoting.
It's crazy. Um, and is there a way how we can get back? How can we revert
First, we
this?
have to be friendly with our kids, talk to them, spend time, just know what is their problem, why they are spending so much time on the internet, and just check their phone every day, what they are surfing, what they are seeing, or what they are playing. These things can be maintained by the parents.
And do you think a child has the right to say, it's my private property,
No,
it's my privacy"?
no, after 18 you can say it's my property, but before 18 you are underage. Your parents should know what are you seeing, what are you talking, with whom you are talking, or which site you are visiting. Parents should know this.
Absolutely. And my last question for you, out of all the moral things that, you know, that are going wrong, which is the big one? Which is the one thing that you definitely see, like, yeah, this is the biggest fall in morality that we have?
Kids not respecting their elder ones.
Respect. One.
Respect, which the kids are losing, which were
Yes.
taught by our grandparents and parents, that we should respect our older. If he's our servant also, we should respect him. But kids are not respecting anyone.
That is true. That is true. And I can relate to it, and I'm sure you can as well through teaching. Do the
Yeah,
kids ever talk whilst you're talking, like above you?
yeah, like they start talking, and then when I say, okay, now you are the teacher, I am the student, you speak, I'll just shut my mouth. Then they say, sorry ma'am, sorry ma'am, sorry ma'am.
Yeah. It happens so much, doesn't it? It's uncanny. It used to happen to me maybe once, or twice when I was at school, and teachers would say enough and people would stop. Now they don't. They do it again and again and again and again.
Yes, every time we have to say mute, 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 shut your mouth, and they keep on just talking, talking, talking.
Oh,
Like
sometimes I do.
when we were kid, when our teacher used to say, "It's enough, no more talking," means no
It
more
was
talking.
enough.
That
Yeah,
was pin drop silence, means pin drop silence.
exactly.
But nowadays it's not there.
No, not at all. Well, thank you, Vina. It was lovely sharing all this with you.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
I hope you enjoyed the party. Go.
Yes. After the class, I'll go.
Okay, I'll move on to Inda. 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 Is he in class?
I think so. He's having network issue.
Ah, okay. I'll wait for him to rejoin very quickly. Inda.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Hi, Inda. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm fine, ma'am.
So today's question is, Inda, I can't hear you properly.
Okay, now can you hear me?
I can't
Hello?
hear you properly. Hello, I can't hear you properly.
Okay, yeah. Now hear me, ma'am. Am I
Okay.
audible to you? Not. Now am I audible clearly?
Yes, now it's better. Don't move. Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Do
ma'am.
you think the world is losing moral values? Support your answer with a reason.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. First of all, I would like to know, ma'am, is I am clearly audible to you? Either
Yes.
because first of all, yeah, okay. Ma'am, I'll start from the it's now we are losing moral value because it's unconsciously it's frustration of somewhere. I'll start from it from very beginning.
Yes.
Like before 200 years, 400 years, 1,000 years, are like more than before. What people actually they did, they using animals as a like whatever they wanted to do. They're using horse for horse riding, they using camels for camel riding, they're using goats for milk, they're using cows buffaloes for milk, because they wanted from the whatever people wanted they were just doing with them, because of they are the like they can't do anything to them and they're just doing this because of their animal. Now it's a different thing that we are like we giving food to cows and we taking milk from it. Now it's okay, but when it was started, it's not okay. And now we are eating, like we killing an animal. It's natural. I don't saying that it's wrong, but from where, according to me, this moral value we start losing. According to my opinion, I'm saying sharing with you that is like we eating any animal if we wanted, we just cutting. So what happened before like 2000 years, people were like war there happened, so many people killed in a war. These kind of things happen. Now it's losing. Now no war, no wars. It's very less people die in a cross firing and all that. Now these world in which we are, it's very peaceful world according to me, I think, and it's true as well. As second thing is, now people were also corrupted because this is unconsciously in us, in our according to me, in our mind, that those who are weaker than us, we doing whatever we wanted to do with them. We can kill them, we can eat them, we can like ride them. So these things unconsciously inside us, so we just like now in now people where they will show their frustration, so they are very clear now, kids. And like we are now very clear, we're not giving that much respect anyone because we are not respecting ourselves that much. So I think this is the reason that we are losing moral value. I would like to I would like to uh, I would like to take a view your opinion in my answer.
Okay, so I think definitely what I agree with is the lack of respect that we have, and we do have a lack of respect. I know you mentioned animals, and I know obviously that there are some different beliefs. It's some people, for example, choose to be vegetarians as well, not just related to religion, but some people choose to be vegetarians. Some people decide, no, to eat meat. I
Yeah.
think what we do lack, though, apart from that is a decision. But apart from that, it's just like you said, respect. I completely
Yeah.
agree with loss of respect. Not only is it loss of
Yeah.
respect towards each other, but
Yeah.
we have certain loss of respect towards
Yeah.
our environment. We have a loss of respect towards animals. I mean, the fact that certain horse races, I find them to be quite cruel. I mean, there are horse races that are with the jockey, as you can see that the horse is taken care of, but there are
Yeah.
some horse races where the horse
Yeah.
is beaten,
Yeah.
beaten up. I don't understand that, and I never will, and I don't agree with it, and I'm not afraid to say that. So
Okay.
I don't agree with animals being beaten up, or being cruel to animals in any way, for no reason at all. So that I definitely agree that there is a lack of respect towards animals. There is a lack of respect towards our environment, and we do also lack respect towards each other. So yes, what's come out from all three of you is that you've said that there is a lack of respect, and
Exactly.
it's becoming more and more and more prominent, which is leading to this certain moral disintegration. To be frank, um, I'm. I mean, I can even go as far as saying, lately I've watched a few talks about gender, and it was very confusing for me. I was very confused. But one of the topics was, for example, what one should be called, um, and one, for example, could be called, I don't know, if you wanted, say I came in one day and I said I wanted you to call me a plastic bag, you had to call
Okay.
me a plastic bag because that's what I wanted to be called. And
Okay.
that was the kind of, this is where it's gotten to, where it's not a clear thing in gender, where you can say
Okay.
I'm a man, or I'm a woman, girl, or boy. It got to the point where things like that come up, where you can decide to be something inanimate, or you can decide to call yourself a turtle, and people have to call you a turtle because that's what you want. And it's just become very confusing, and it's all the lack of respect, and we've gone, I think, a bit too far,
Yeah.
with
So
things. Yeah,
yeah.
carry
So
on.
yeah. So ma'am, because of we are losing our moral values because we don't have our self-respect. But the thing is, why we are losing our self-respect? According to me, that I observe, that is, we were like everybody, those who are superior than us, they were just like down us, that you are not capable of that thing, you are not that. They were corrupted, like in everywhere. If you want to, if you should wanted, like if you wanted it work should be done from a government officer, they will ask you for bribe, that you have to give me that much money, then I'll gonna do this work. Because of he have power, he just misusing his power. But the main thing that I just wanted to know from where these kind of things like started and beginning. So I thought it that people like they are emotionless. So how they can become emotionless? Because they were like, it's a system. I know that the eating a meat
Hmm.
is just a, like a natural system. It's okay. But if you expecting humanity, and you like you will continue eating meat, and and you again like expecting humanity. So I don't think so. These both are like disrespect. We can say if you wanted success, then forget about health, and if you wanted health, then forget about success. Kind of that. Somewhere
Hmm.
possible that you can be healthy and you can be successful little bit. But if you wanted to be like that much successful and you will continue your health together, So got it, na, ma'am? What I wanted to say, you have to maintain your exercise, you have to maintain your like diets
Yes,
and
no,
all that. So
I understand what
where
you're
like
saying.
from where you will get time to be? So yeah, ma'am, you say now.
Definitely. No, I totally understand what you're saying, and I get that there must be this choice that you make about whether you're going forwards with respect or not. Um, so yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Inda, and well done for today. You've put
Yeah,
your
ma'am.
point
Thank you.
across very well. I'll now move on to Sunil.
Yeah,
Sunil,
thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. Ma'am, actually, Sunil is my brother. He's my cousin brother, ma'am.
Oh,
Brother.
he's your brother. Oh,
Yeah.
nice to meet
Yes,
the
ma'am.
brother. Hello.
Sunil,
So
unmute your mic.
yeah.
Nice to
Nice to meet you too. So what do you think? What are your views about the morality in this world? Do you think we are losing moral values, and why? Do you think we're losing moral values, Sunil, and why?
You were using Zoom, so he were not like that much
Oh,
to the Zoom.
oh, he cannot
Sunil,
unmute,
unmute your mic.
Sunil.
I think he don't know how to unmute.
Oh, unfortunately, I can't do it for him. I'm asking him to unmute.
Sunil, there is a red mic sign to your in left side of your screen. Yeah, done.
Brilliant. Thank you, Veena. Sunil. So, Sunil, what do you think? Are we losing moral values?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, why?
What?
What are your reasons? Sunil, you've muted yourself again.
Sunil, you
Mute
don't have to touch that red sign. If you
Don't touch
touch,
the red sign, just leave it. Oh gosh. And we lost him.
I think so. He's having a network issue also.
I think so. Inda, I will speak to Sunil tomorrow, I think, because it's time for you to carry on with the class
Yeah, I can
to
understand.
the next section. So I don't want to take time up from that. But thank you very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. Veena, have fun.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, guys. Thank you.